Matty. It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throw to first will get him.
Búscame. Entra al mío y vean dice ahí transmisión abajo.
And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
In the last at bat, that breaking ball was really
Pero
up in
búscame.
the zone. No.
Mira, tú vayas al mío, ajá. Donde dice transmisión y entra ahí. ¿Lo viste? Carlos, abajo del donde está el juego, ahí dice transmisión. Entra al live, sí.
Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at bat, he better get it down below the knees.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Ya.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Hay un
and
dice
a
live.
breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 0-1 the count. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And in steps Big Frank. Hit toward the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the 0-1. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside.
That pitch right there.
No, ese no. Vean donde yo estoy.
If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
En la lista de tus amigos.
Would be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Déjame ver. Dale para abajo. Dale para la izquierda. Para la izquierda. Esa es la derecha.
2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Para la izquierda, dale.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Vean, dale para arriba. Dale otro. Ahí. Dale para la derecha. Dale para abajo. Dale más para abajo. Dale otro. Dale más. Pero ¿por qué no te aparece que yo estoy transmitiendo?
No me aparece.
Oh, seguro tú no me sigues. Digo, tú no tienes tu YouTube conectado en el Play.
Swung on and missed, and that's the
búscame. Asumimito, elasesino809's.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Austin Meadows will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
No fue él. Se me quedó el picheo. Sí.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the first base line.
Calladito, él estaba jugando pelota.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry Larkin. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. In now, Sean Green, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the third out. Zach Britton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And
ya siguió para allá, Dios mío. Este hombre, Dios, ¿por qué te fuiste para tercera?
And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Down and away, ball 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung out and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The second baseman, DJ.
High chopper to third.
LeMahieu.
And there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. One out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Joey Votto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ed Williams, he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. The first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fouled off. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The payoff pitch one more time. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Hit sharply on the ground. Picked up by Larkin. And there's one down now. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. A ball and no strikes. 2-1.
Está asustado, ¿viste?
And he can't field it cleanly. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Striding into the box, number 11, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Green waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
The center fielder, Jim.
Tranquilo, maninque.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Juan Soto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup. Chipper Jones will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to Hornsby. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Steven Strasburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch.
For the fire, the catcher.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dilo, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Ese tú lo tienes, el que está pichando ahora.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Willie Mays. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Popped him up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sean Green. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Yates has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hit well on the ground to first. Hornsby from the outfield grass. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
Horsby.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. This could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Ready for another shot now. Frank Thomas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Edmonds is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado singled homer run in his last time up. Nolan lays off 1-0.
Great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Williams at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Striding in to start the 9th, Ted Williams. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Ted Williams.
Zach Britton enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line towards center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive and he knocks it down.
Fue,
first in the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.